Ka super discount ni sabti atho shong kurem hado san pho percent. Shimi kani ka kabuk siar ka badan be take away ka sabti ka way ka design. One chika wet showroom hamot pran pat mau lai mau ro lani phone ho number kandai sao lai rio san pra nyo lai pra. Ka Ultras Bathamai, one bat persyang nyai ka kali Ultras Bathamai, ka berang penmi dekat Tata Motors. Ki features babon jat bon rukam, one man test drive for Frank Motors, haneng mauble, like Korni Shillong.
All new Ultras feels special.
Mpsc Reform Committee ka Ïatai ka Kaiphot ka sarkar jylla ha ka Paidbah pat ka jing pentama ya krukom trekam ban wanra ya ka thungkam ka basai pat ka Pyllait na ka jing le puito na ka lang ka sarkar jylla ha ka sing baar ka lara Ïatai ya ka ni ka Kaiphot ha po ka kunhun ministry ni cabinet ka bla pedang renti ya ka uminti rang ba ka jylla konrat ki sang mau lo ong ba ka ni ka Kaiphot ka sarkar kan pu ru ha ka rensan Paidbah khnang ba baro kinong song snong kenyo I Long bahak ni ka Kaiphot ka don ka chingai jingmut ban don ka rukom trekam ka bachipor ka bakanthop ya ka jingbo bontli ki interview board ban punsted ha ka Paidbah ba ka interview kam ka rukom pelong ya ki interview but anam interview da ki khot jong ka board lada don ki bahayeng ki balet cha ka interview bat ki we.
We had a cabinet meeting today in the morning, and that was followed by the second cabinet retreat, which is going on right now. I will take a few minutes to brief you on some of the discussions that we had and decisions we made in the cabinet today. The first was the report of the Mpsc Reforms Committee. As you're aware that we had put up a committee to look into the important reforms that can be done in Mpsc to improve the overall efficiency, the overall productivity, and most importantly, the overall transparency of the recruitment process in Mpsc. This committee was headed by our Principal Secretary, Frederick Karkonger, and other members in the committee included our Commissioner Secretary, Mr. Cyril Dingdo, Shri David Siemle, and Mr. L.K. Dingdo, who was the member secretary. The committee had submitted its report, and we have accepted the report in total in the cabinet today. And we will be making this report public so that everybody can see the contents of the report. I'll just, for this brief information of the press and the public at large, I'll just share a few of them. There are too many of them for me to go through all. But broadly, there was a short-term and there were long-term measures. So short-term measures included options of having multiple boards so that interviews can be done at a faster pace, setting up of interview protocols of how interviews, in what process and system it should be conducted, proposals like recuse from interview process in case any of the member has a family member who's been interviewed, so the person can recuse him or herself, ensuring that we are able to have declaration of assets and liabilities, including the chairman and members of the committee, annual calendar of the Mpsc, preparation of annual reports by the commission, creation of a grievance cell, the roll numbers of candidates not to be changed in between the recruitment process, notification of marks for personal interview, the ratio of the candidates to number of vacancies be publicized. Obviously, question papers to be highly confidential to avoid any leakage, and the procedure for that also has been explained. No changes to be made in recruitment process once the process has started. Public disclosure of marks secured by candidates in any examination, other tests and personal interviews for any post conducted by the Commission, release of answer keys after examination and specific time frame to be given for challenging the answer key, and addressing any complaints related to corruption and vigilance in the Mpsc through the Meghalaya Lokayukta Act 2014, and some other smaller measures. As I said, this will be publicized and shared with the public at large, so you can always go through it. Apart from that, in the medium term and long term, there were some suggestions. Number one was that we should have computer-based tests. Number two was the strengthening of the Mpsc cells, whether it's in Jowai or in Tura. Combined competitive examinations, which means that examinations for the same qualification and same scale could be combined together to avoid any kind of repetition and any delay. Discontinuation of the optional paper, which, as you are aware, we have already done last time for MCS exams, and we will be doing for the other exams also in the coming days. So these are the basic things that were mentioned by the committee, and in addition to this, the cabinet has suggested that we should also add that all the interviews, there should be CCTV and proper recording done during the interview process, and cameras should be there so that if there is any kind of question or any issue that arises, then those can be referred to. So this suggestion we have added as a cabinet, and as I said, this will be made public. I'll just show it to you. So this is the report that has come in, and we'll be making this public so that everybody can see it.
Kajingdum kaburi kajing shisha. Kajing shisha jong way balawa de kajing shai. Nando ki pateng ki babu ha kajing ma yala kajong kajing im na kabenta ka koi kya bat kamariang jongi. Hadu menta kajing long kam kala Henry Khubor kala. Kinong tray bapin khu yiki pain khana ni septic tank lani sanitation kim shimla perkhat kya Henry kijing pershong ki bakya kilas dang bat binsuk ya kajing im jongki. Ha kini kaliang kana masti kalabat ikikti jo kinong tray bat kala sumari yaki. Tang ya kini kajing pen Khubor yakini riush lor jongi kibala pat shimla ai bor menu ru. Kanamaste kayeng nakabenta ka National Action for Mechanized Sanitation Ecosystem. Lani ka jing trikam jongkari nakabenta ka jing penku ya kamaryang. Ka scheme ka ajing yara ya ka jing shingan bat kuburom jongki habagi tre ya ka nikakam hapo katanat jongka Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment bat ka Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs. Kani ka scheme ka jing tumulang bat penklan ikinong tre bat penku pensuba ya ki Habaro kinong ba la pendon kam lagi kor ki bor ba 6% ya ki jing tray kam ban pin khoj ik septic tank. Kasafai Karam Charas Finance and Development Corporation bat ka Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs kanang penpoi shushu shaki SSW bat ki long ying jongki bat ay ki jingbet ki bala ban ay ka jingkershan ka badon kam ban penyaso bat ki jingmentoy ka imlang salang bat hakaliang ka pisa tingka kan shnai ki jingpentip ya ka SSW ling ba ka application digital ka bakerteng ka namaste ka India kan sedang ka bakraw ka jingkala ha ka jingya linti bat karoy ka bar kajing khu kari India. Kani kajing temu bo menteri rang badu badon burom ura shakman kalong ban penyeng ya kari India kabala kio bha. Menteri rang badu badon burom Narendra Modi ji ula ban pen orlong ya kajing ang nuot jong u. Yasno katilang ban pen orlong ya kajing temu ban pelong ya kari India kum kari kabala kio.